Right now at 5, another day of fire departments on the scene of a structure fire, this time in the town of Shelby.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thanks for watching News 8 Now at 5. I'm Amy DuPont. The good news is everyone in that home and their pets are all okay after that fire in the town of Shelby. The fire department responded to the call around 2:30 this afternoon, and they reported that the basement and first floor were full of smoke when they arrived, and there was a fire in the chimney. They were able to put it out within 15 minutes. First responders say chimney fires are becoming less common as people move into newer homes. However, they can still happen without proper precautions, especially if you've just recently moved into a home.
It's typically homeowners' first or second year with a home, or they didn't use a fireplace for a long time and they light it for the first time, and that's when they have a problem.
Firefighters say the home in Shelby sustained minimal smoke damage. Again, the people inside should be able to get back in soon. More melting snow today with highs in the 40s. Let's send it over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. And please tell me, Bill, these temps are going to stick around at least for a little bit.
Well, overall, temperatures are looking to be above average, but probably not quite as warm as what we saw today. In fact, tomorrow will be quite a bit chillier, but closer to average. But everybody in the 40s, between about 40, even 50 degrees for a high down in Boscobel. And again, everyone else was in between. So a lot of sloppiness across the region for today. Now, last couple of hours, lowering cloud decks and patchy fog starting to develop as we do have a cold front knocking on the door sitting to our west, and that's where the precipitation is confined to areas of snow primarily north and west of the Twin Cities, back through Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and back into eastern sections of Nebraska. Now, a lot of this moisture will kind of weaken and die out before it reaches us, but I can't fully rule out at least a slight chance for some light precip overnight in our area. 37 now in Eau Claire, 36 in Winona, 41 here in La Crosse, 42 in Viroqua, and 43 in Prairie du Chien. Now, mostly cloudy. Watch out for some areas of fog this evening and into part of the overnight until that front sweeps through. Slight chance for some light rain or snow showers in spots, and turning colder later tonight behind that front. Overnight lows in the upper teens here in La Crosse, right around 19 degrees for an overnight low. We'll talk about that cool down for tomorrow and peek ahead to the holiday weekend with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right. Thank you, Bill. It is almost time, as Bill said, to ring in the new year. And with the weather expected to be decent, the Wisconsin State Patrol says it is expecting more people to be out at bars celebrating with alcohol. News 8 9's Stu Israr spoke to one state trooper who says that means more drunk drivers will be on the road.
Amy, as of 2021, roughly 778,000 Wisconsinites have been convicted of operating while intoxicated at least once. Trooper Christina Holtz says when someone gets behind the wheel while intoxicated, they're putting their life and the lives of everyone on the road at risk. Last year, roughly 6,400 crashes were caused by impaired drivers. This year, that number has increased to 7,000. Trooper Holtz says during the holiday season, people tend to consume large amounts of alcohol. More alcohol means more impaired drivers on the road. Holtz says this New Year's, the State Patrol is preparing for an increase in crashes.
We could potentially see an increase in impaired drivers instead of people staying at home due to bad weather.
Holtz says if you plan on drinking this weekend, plan ahead, have a few non-alcoholic drinks throughout the night, and have someone you know be a designated driver or use a rideshare app. And if you are at a La Crosse County Tavern League bar, you can take part in their free Safe Ride program.
All right. Thank you, Dua. Now, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, during the 2020 holiday season, 209 people were killed in a drunk driving related crash. Well, the Eau Claire Police Department is once again asking for help locating a man they say was involved in a homicide. A judge issued a warrant for 26-year-old Kimon Golden. If you've seen Golden or have any information about where he might be, you can text or call the detective at the number on your screen. You can also submit an anonymous tip to the Eau Claire County Crime Stoppers. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers pardoned another 171 people, including 3 men from western Wisconsin. This brings his total pardons to 774. A pardon is an official act of forgiveness that restores rights lost when someone is convicted of a felony, including the right to serve on a jury, hold public office, and hold certain professional licenses. A pardon does not expunge court records. The La Crosse Police Department is celebrating its 2022 accomplishments. Over the past year, the department hired 7 new officers, expanded its community response unit, renewed a grant to continue working with New Horizons, and received new grants to remove guns from the community and purchase officers' tasers. The department also won a Wisconsin Narcotics Officers Association Investigator of the Year award. And probably its cutest accomplishment, the department brought in a new therapy dog named Cheddar. If you received a new TV or maybe a gaming system for Christmas, you might be wondering, what do you do with the old one? Well, officials at the La Crosse County Hazardous Materials Facility hope you'll keep using that electronic, but if it needs to go, you can drop it off at that facility on Highway 16 and the county will recycle it for you. Now, most drop-offs are free, however, a few require a small fee. The operations manager says it is important to keep things like TVs, computers, and other electronics out of the landfill.
The main concern with electronics, especially the internal components, are heavy metals. And heavy metals, if left out in the environment, can leach into the environment and potentially cause exposure issues.
The facility takes in 500,000 pounds of electronics. It also accepts things like paint, and the facility has a free product reuse room. Inside, an estimated $150,000 worth of products.
So the reuse room typically contains any chemicals you might use at home. So paints, stains, automotive fluids, cleaning chemicals, pool chemicals, a lot of items that can be used around the home.
The facility is open weekdays from 10 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. We'll post more information about the reuse room and the electronic recycling program on our website. It has been a successful year for Rotary Lights. Besides sub-zero temperatures and a few rainy days, volunteers say they've had very few obstacles. And so far, they've received more than 5 million food donations. And that number will rise after volunteers collect food from the group's first ever food drive. Collection site donations will go to 12 area food pantries. Volunteers say this first drive is already a success.
What we've broken ground for here now, we're going to continue to do in the years to come.
Volunteers will start taking down the lights at Riverside Park on Sunday or Monday, and get this, it takes them about 7 days. The La Crosse Skyrockers are gearing up for their New Year's Eve shows. Those Skyrockers will put on their traditional fireworks show from Grandad Bluff at midnight. But if you can't stay up that late, we have some good news. The Skyrockers 6 o'clock show will be bigger and longer with a run time of 20 to 22 minutes.
There's something to be said for the tradition of midnight and fireworks because it's a wonderful thing. But in the same regard, what we're trying to do is entertain the people and the public, and we want as many families and public to be able to see it.
For the best spot on New Year's Eve night, organizers recommend going anywhere that is elevated. It's a great show. Still to come, with the January 6th hearings coming to a close, the House committee dropping its subpoena against the former president. But that doesn't mean he's in the clear. Stay with us.
Save money and sleep better during the PM Mismatch Mattress Sale. Twin starting at $159, full start at $249, and queen pillow tops as low as $399. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale today only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
You might be rooting for different teams, but there's one thing you all cheer for. Brew Pub. Lots of matzo pizza, loaded with over ½ pound of real Wisconsin cheese and piled high with your favorite premium toppings. It's so good, you won't even notice that interception. Stock up before the big game. Brew Pub lots of matzo pizzas are only $5.49 each, now at Menards. Available for a limited time only. Hurry in while supplies last.
Save big money at Menards.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Schwebel Getz & Sieben today.
Schwebel Getz & Sieben approached our case with much more out-of-the-box thinking. A big thing is working with the insurance companies to ensure that I have coverage for the rest of my life. So I'm able to keep up with my family. I'm able to work and support my family. So I think that's a big part of what they've done. It's not just the case itself, but a lifetime of support.
Call Schwebel Getz & Sieben for a free consultation.
Hey, it's Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. 2022 was a great riding season, and all of us here at Great River want to say thank you. To all the riders who stopped by this year to check out an event, grab a shirt, or ride home on a new Harley, we want to say thank you and look forward to seeing you in the new year.
Ram Tough. It's perfect for us at Pischke Motors. We've got some pretty tough customers.
Get in on the big finish of 2022 with Pischke and Ram. Now through January 3rd, a new Ram Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 comes with up to $8,000 off with discount and rebates. Plus, get great financing with no payments for 90 days. Stop by in West Salem or La Crosse and test drive one today.
Ram and Pischke Motors, getting the job done.
Save money and sleep better during the Mismatch Mattress Sale at PM Sleep Center. Choose from over 15 queen mattresses starting at $599 or less. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Former President Trump has outlasted the House Select Committee investigating the January 6th assault on the U.S. Capitol. However, as Skylar Henry explains, another House committee investigating the former president plans to make Trump's taxes public this week.
The committee investigating the January 6th attack at the U.S. Capitol has dropped its subpoena of former President Donald Trump, asking for documents and his testimony. Committee Chairman Benny Thompson issued a letter to Trump's attorneys saying, "I hereby formally withdraw the subpoena issued to former President Trump and notify you that he's no longer obligated to comply or produce records in response to said subpoena."
The Select Committee stands adjourned.
The panel wrapped up its work before it could compel Trump to provide the documents and testimony it sought. But after 18 months and more than 1,000 interviews, the committee issued a final report last week, finding the central cause of January 6th was one man, former President Donald Trump. The January 6th committee isn't the only one that's wrapping up its work. The House Ways and Means Committee has one more piece of business to conduct before Republicans take control next week and shut down Trump-related investigations. The committee will be releasing Trump's tax returns to the public Friday after voting last week to do so.
Mr. Chairman, on this vote, I have 24 yeas, 16 noes.
The committee spent years fighting in the courts to get the documents. The Supreme Court ruled in November that Congress had a right to the taxes as part of its oversight role. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The Ways and Means Committee investigation showed that until the investigation began, the IRS had failed to audit then-President Trump as required by law. The Department of Homeland Security issuing a warning about potential domestic extremist acts related to Title 42. The Biden administration was preparing to lift the policy, but the Supreme Court ruled Title 42 will remain in place while lower courts work out legal challenges. The DHS memo says extremists were discussing plots including firearms attacks on migrants, landmines along migration routes, and poisoning migrants with gas. New York City will receive millions in federal funding to help with its ongoing migrant situation. FEMA granted the city nearly $8 million, but that is a fraction of the $1 billion the city requested. More than 34,000 asylum seekers have gone through New York City's intake center since this spring alone. Most are still in the city's care, and many were bused to New York from Texas as part of a plan by Texas Governor Greg Abbott. Coming up, no one can brave the cold like these pups. These Husky sled team members are made up of rescue dogs. Their owner and leaders say they're truly man's best friend.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. We've got some small precip chances tonight and again Saturday night, which is New Year's Eve. I'll have the details of my 8-day forecast after the break.
Jerry here with Stockman's of Osceola, where we have the area's largest selection of alcoholic beverages. We have seltzers, a large variety of beers, over 100 varieties of wine, cocktail mixes, liquor, and I'll be looking for you even over here by the original beverage, water.
At Chevy, the holidays mean going places and doing things you love to do with friends and family. Visit your local Chevy dealer, and when you find your red tag, you find your deal. Then make the most of your time with the people who matter most. Find new moments, find new roads. Find your red tag and get $1,500 total cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $2,500 cash allowance. Visit HometownChevy.com.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, farm is in our name, so you know we're animal experts, offering genuine value on the quality products you need to care for your animals, because healthy pets are happy pets. Right now, get $2 off all Blaine's Farm and Fleet dog and cat food. Select dog and cat health supplements are 20% off. And save 50% or more on these special buy pet beds. Plus, get Blaine's Best Price Promise, the guaranteed lowest price, or we'll match it.
Wisconsin. It's easy to take for granted how we warm up. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? For many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
It's the furniture sale you've been waiting for. The King Furniture New Year's Sale. With New Year's deals throughout each of our 4 showrooms. All in one location. Plus incredible deals on Lazy Boy furniture. Custom made to order England sofas and sectionals. And so much more. And don't forget about your mattress. We have a great selection of therapeutic mattresses at all prices. And they're all New Year's sale priced. All this and free financing and free delivery too. The King Furniture New Year's Sale going on now.
Jerry here with Stockman's of Osseo, where we have the area's largest selection of snacks for all seasons. Popcorn and peanuts, summer sausage, crackers, cookies, and the classics like box chips, where we have all your beverages to wet your whistle.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page or find us at news8000.com.
Well, welcome back. A live look through CityCam will show kind of a lowering cloud deck, even some patchy fog starting to develop in parts of the area. But boy, it was a mild day. 45 degrees was the high. That is 16 degrees above average. 38 the low this morning. That is 24 degrees above average. 54 the record high. Pretty recent, 3 years ago. 22 below. That one was set a little bit longer ago, back in 1880, and no rain or snow across the region today. 41 degrees with a cloudy sky. 43 downtown here at the station, and winds are light. The Mississippi up to 5.37 feet. Cloudy in Eau Claire, 37 degrees, and your wind is calm. Check out the fog, visibility conditions, I should say, in terms of fog, and you can see some thick fog from Wisconsin Rapids through Volkfield, Viroqua, down towards Decorah. In fact, a visibility of a half mile or less in Wisconsin Rapids, the Camp Douglas area down towards Viroqua, and about a mile in Decorah. So do keep that in mind, especially if you have travel plans in these areas that you may run into some reduced visibility. Well, let's play Find the Cold Front. We've got, look at the temperatures ahead of it, 50s and 60s, 41 in La Crosse, and then some teens and 20s behind the front. Now locally, 37 in Eau Claire, 41 in La Crosse and Viroqua, 43 in Prairie du Chien, but as close as Mankato, already in the upper 20s, and winds are fairly light right now, but they will pick up as that front moves through out of the west at about 5 to 15 miles per hour, so wind chill's not bad through midnight. But look at as we head into tomorrow morning, we can see wind chills drop into the teens, so keep that in mind as you head out the door Friday morning. Most of the precip right now is near or behind the cold front. Snow showers north and west of the Twin Cities, stretching back into eastern Nebraska. Now this precipitation will weaken as it moves towards us, but as this area of low pressure moves closer and the cold front comes into play, I can't fully rule out at least a slight chance for some light rain or snow showers overnight tonight. But anything that falls should be fairly light. In fact, Sky Tracker very unimpressed with the precip chances overnight. Otherwise, just some low clouds, patchy fog at times until that wind picks up enough as that cold front sweeps through. Kind of a mix of sun and clouds and dry for our Friday, but colder. And then heading into Saturday, clouds increase, and we could see some light precipitation try to move in for New Year's Eve. It looks very light right now, and it shouldn't be a big deal, but something we will monitor closely as we head towards the New Year's Eve holiday. Mid to upper 20s is all for highs tomorrow, so back to about average for this time of year. Some lower 30s far south. Otherwise, as we head back to the north, lower to middle 20s. In fact, Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls, highs only around 21 or 22 degrees. So significantly colder for tomorrow. 19 tonight, mostly cloudy with that patchy fog, that slight chance for some light rain or snow in spots, maybe some drizzle. Then for tomorrow, colder but more seasonable. That 29 is actually our average high for the date with a partly cloudy sky. Dry for most of Saturday, but that chance for a few sprinkles or flurries or light precip Saturday night, 36. 36 as we ring in the new year on Sunday. and dry. And still watching that storm system for early next week. Some later day rain or a mix Monday into Monday night, and then a chance of rain and snow on Tuesday, some light snow showers on Wednesdays. Again, the track will be key in determining whether we see more rain or snow. So stay tuned for further updates for early next week.
Will do. Thank you, Bill.
Okay.
When we come back, these 26 Siberian Huskies are masters at hard work and determination. Their leader says it's their bond, though, that gets them through the cold terrain. We're going to ride along with them after the break.
Continual growth brings new opportunities at the Board Store Home Improvements. Now hiring carpenters, window and door installers, floor or tile installers. Apply today.
Home Furniture is making room for 2023 with our year-end clearance. Everything is on sale. Plus, get no money down, 6-year special financing on any purchase, and free shipping. Hurry, the year-end clearance ends Friday. On now at Home Furniture.
Cedar Creek now offers Trackman golf simulators. So real, you'll think you're there. Trackman uses Doppler radar to improve your game shot after shot and lower your score. Golf is some of the most iconic courses in the world. Sign up today. Winter leagues start in January. Tee times booked online only. The season continues.
You have a day before you. Make it the best it can be with Holiday Inn Express and Suites. How about breakfast to start your day? Coffee, milk, juice, hot food, cold food, brain food. Because you need it for that important meeting in our meeting space. And let's not forget about the afternoon workout to help you keep up with your goals. But your day can't be all work and no play, so you have set aside time for your family in the water.
Come make it a day at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Onalaska La Crosse.
I've practiced personal injury law for 4 years.
For 20 years.
For 32 years.
But I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
And I don't handle divorces.
The law profession is broad and complex. I focus my career on one thing.
Helping injured people.
All I do every day
is help injured people get the compensation that they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Hi, I'm Nate Burkus, interior designer. I've partnered with Beautyrest to create a sleep collection that combines all of the things that matter. Innovative design that is thoughtful and sustainable.
During our New Year's sale, get up to $400 off Beautyrest by Nate Burkus at Home Sleep Express.
Home tours of the stars, plus Chip and Joanna Gaines for their fixer-upper castle reveal.
Let's go.
Next, ET.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Even in the cold and ice, there's a team that is always ready to work their tails off. The Silent Rud Adventures dog sledding team got off to a unique start. Reporter John Lawrenson went along for the ride.
On a clear, crisp winter morning,
the girls!
Commands like ha and G echo through the winter air.
Stay ha! Blue ha! Misa ha! Good girls!
For these Siberian Huskies, those words mean left and right, and it's all the encouragement they need during the dog days of winter.
As soon as I pull those snow hooks, pull the anchors, the quick release, we're off and running. You don't hear a sound out of them.
All right,
Jack Christopher is the owner of Silent Run Adventures and the leader of this pack. He gave up a desk job for a sled.
I'd much rather do this.
And companionship.
Oh, we didn't forget you. I built my first dog team basically out of rescues. They're very friendly. They do great with people. Some of them are a bit shy.
Just not when they're ready to go.
Yeah, put her on the second spot there.
Jack now has 26 Siberians. Some weigh 80 pounds or more.
All right, hike. Go on, hike it up. Hop, hop.
Their strength and durability allow them to trek through Arctic conditions, though this team spends much of its time on Minnesota lakes, that many of them are named after.
The big guy laying over there is Takuchich. That's a Bondi Waters Lake. The #1 musher rule is always dogs first, so they always get watered and fed before I do.
Jack has plenty of help with that.
This is my guy, Rocket. He is a rescue. I rescued him back in March.
Stephanie Dreyer is a self-proclaimed emotional support human for the dogs.
The bond that we're making, working together out on the sled, it's something else.
Hike!
12-year-old Frisco Hudak is also building that bond. Like Jack, he's starting to get involved in dog sled racing.
Probably my favorite is just getting to pet them and be with them. They're so friendly and nice.
The girls! Proof that the phrase man's best friend applies, even on the frozen tundra.
I want them to see how much the dogs love what they're doing. They get very excited to go. They all want to go. When we're hooking up teams, we usually refer to that as picking teams in gym class.
In Monticello, John Lordson.
Go on, hike it up. Good dogs.
WCCO 4 News.
Very cool. We'll be right back.
Retirement is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make, so you need to get it right. At Gillespie & Associates, we'll design a plan so you can retire on your terms. I'm Private Wealth Advisor Tim Gillespie, and I'm here to help.
I have something for you.
I have something for you too.
Just announced in time for the holiday. Get 1.9% APR for 5 years on all 2022 GMC Sierra Light Duty Crew Cab models. Visit your local dealer today.
It's the New Year's sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. A sale packed with incredible markdowns on our entire stock. You'll save on the finest selection of quality furniture in southern Minnesota from Daniels Amish, Smith Brothers, Eckerness, and Flex Steel. The New Year's sale at Drury's. It's the perfect time to save on quality furniture at affordable prices. Plus, there's even 36-month special financing with a qualifying purchase. Great prices and 36-month special financing. The New Year's sale at Drury's in Fountain.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
At Gillespie & Associates, we're invested in this community because it's our community, and it's our mission to help you plan your financial future so you can retire with more confidence. To see if you're on track to your financial goals, call Gillespie & Associates today.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News. Wild winter weather hits the West just as other parts of the country are finally digging out. Highways are closed in Colorado, and more than a dozen states are now under a winter weather alert. We'll have the forecast. Plus, with more than 2,000 flights canceled again today, how soon will Southwest Airlines return to normal operations? We'll have the answer. And remembering the greatest, international soccer icon Pele dies at 82. We take a look at his legendary career and reaction from around the world. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Mostly cloudy overnight. Again, watch out for some patchy fog in spots and a slight chance for some light rain or snow showers in spots as well. Only about a 2 in 10 chance. Lows around 19, so temperatures really drop late tonight. Colder tomorrow, but dry with some sun mixed with the clouds, 29. A small chance of light rain or snow showers or sprinkles or flurries Saturday night for New Year's Eve, 36. And then New Year's Day looking dry. Highs again right around 36.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope to see you right back here at 6.